WGOB Network is on the air with another quick hit. We told you for the weekend that we were coming back. I told you a couple of the brothers were going to be in the house and we were going to do something. So here we are. So, you know, we're going to try to be quick. First of all, Doug.
Frank.
Christian.
By now you should know these fucking names. If you don't know them, I don't know what's going on.
You're not paying attention.
You're not paying attention. I told you I was going to introduce a new member to the posse. So our new member, his name is Randall. His full name is Randall, the Enamel Animal Jr.
Oh boy.
So we're not going to use him yet, but we are going to use him as we go through the night here tonight. And we have a couple of good ideas for you. So that'll be good. That'll be a good time. So as we do, we're going to look at a couple beers. I don't know why I keep rocking forward like I'm a mental patient. So we're going to look at a couple beers. I'm sure that sounds good, like doing that. As we do, we'll do a couple of quick hits, and you know we're going to do a bad beer because that's how we do when we get together.
Great.
So the first thing we're going to look at is a beer I brought back since Chris is withering away to nothing because he refuses to drink beer.
And I just drank too much beer.
We're going to drink one of the beers that I brought back from Florida for him. We'll just drink it now. That way he spared the burden of having to bring it home. Just a real quick, I'll go more in depth about my trip to Florida on the next time we film a full show. I just want to say two things. Well, not two things, but I want to talk about two places. Number 2 on my list was Wakefield in Miami. An amazing place, amazing artwork. It's right in like an art district right outside of Miami, or well, I guess right in Miami.
Pretty dope spot.
The beers were unbelievable. We like rushed over there on a Thursday because I was afraid we weren't going to be able to buy cans when we were there, and we lucked out and had some good cans. I was joking that I went down there and ended up having to drink Other Half and Trillium while I was in Miami. Like I came all the way to Miami to drink Other Half and Trillium because 2 of the beers were collabs. But my number 1 spot, without question, was Angry Chair in Tampa. If you watched any of my half-drunk Instagram videos that I made, I kept talking about it. If you don't know Angry Chair, you don't really know what's going on. If you're in Tampa, anywhere near Tampa, if you're in Florida, get to Angry Chair. Seriously. The old-school hip-hop was pumping when you walk in. The beers were flowing. Everything was delicious. The people were cool as hell that were serving it. The people that were drinking it were cool as hell. Everyone was like friendly. It was just an amazing, amazing, amazing spot. But I'll talk more about that anyway. So the beer that we're going to look at is from the first place I mentioned, Wakefield. This is Wakefield in collaboration with Other Half. Wakefield in Miami, Other Half, of course, in Brooklyn. Brooklyn?
Frank's hat.
Brooklyn.
Frank's hat illustrates.
Yes, as you'll notice by Frank.
Oh, look, unbeknownst. Unbeknownst.
The broccoli hat.
Feels very strongly about vegetables. This is a Northeast style double IPA. It's called Bye Bye Bye. You know what it is. Bye Bye. Seriously, look.
Yeah, see that? They have them.
Little Backstreet.
Little puppeteer, Backstreet Boys.
so it's Bye Bye Bye.
Is that Joey Fatone?
Yeah, Joey Fatone.
Okay.
Northeast style double India Pale Ale. 16 fluid ounces, of course. 9.5% ABV.
There you go.
Brewed and canned by Wakefield in Miami, Florida. At Wakefield Beer.
That's dope.
That is a cool can, though.
Beer? Yeah, at Wakefield Beer.
The Backstreet.
Seriously, go down there. Go there.
It's kind of cool. I actually went there the last time I was on, it was like maybe a year and a half ago.
You went where, Wakefield?
Yeah, Wakefield. I had no idea. Like, who would have thought they would make a collab with Other Half? Like, these beer companies are really doing collaborations with any like brew company anywhere. Like,
well, they're picking out the right ones.
Yeah,
it seems. You know.
Well, let's see.
Other Half does. They do a lot of collabs though.
They do a substantial amount, especially now in Brooklyn. There's a lot of competing breweries in the area.
Yeah.
But they have like a really cool like environment though. It's not like.
Well, what was funny is that while I was in Miami and Wakefield was releasing this beer, Trillium was at the same time releasing a collab that they did with Wakefield. I forget what it was called. I think it was more of a stout type of beer. It was bottled. It was like a big bottle as opposed to this. You're already looking at the can.
Oh, you know,
I know you gotta investigate these cans.
I gotta check it out. I gotta see what it is. That's pretty cool.
As I said in my last video, the light in here is not great, but
you're never gonna get on camera where you see it.
Right.
But that is definitely like
it
dark
is
art, like a tangerine, almost. I don't know.
You show the viewers the actual.
Yes, that's why when they got the bye bye bye.
I don't know, they saw the close up. That's pretty neat.
It is, as you would expect from like a Trillium Treehouse Other Half beer. It is murky as balls.
Oh yeah.
It is.
Looks New
England. Not a lot of head.
New England.
You can't. Yeah, almost no head. You can't even think about seeing through it.
No.
Mm-hmm.
It's like an orange color, dark orangish color, like a slightly off white head with like, I don't know, half a pinky.
So when they call it on the can Northeast style, is that because South the IPAs are a little different than what they would really?
No, I think it's just the Northeast style. I mean, depending on what you think. I mean, the Northeast style beer has become the hazy,
New England style,
the
New England style IPA.
juicy kind of IPA.
Okay.
I mean, when you look at this, it could be a trillion.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It could be.
That's what I figured. I mean,
it's crazy the way I look at his looks more like orange. Like
I mean, it looks
orange
like
juice.
Yeah, it does.
Or like a passion fruit, you know?
It does.
It has like a passion fruit hue to it.
Yours looks a little different than mine somehow. Yeah. So that's great. Let's dive into those first here. Frank's gonna sip it, but
we've seen that before when we pour our beers. We've gotten different color based on the part of the can. It's weird. Oh yeah, it smells like everything I can imagine. I get every aroma imaginable there.
It smells quick here. I thought we were gonna pass the smelling parts.
We can. All right, here real quick. It smells a little dank, little hoppy.
Yeah, a little dank,
a little mangoey, fruity.
As always.
Like you would expect. I forgot. It's quickie. We can't have diarrhea in the mouth like I like to do.
That's actually really good. I like that.
That is good. That is good.
That is delicious.
That is really good. Wow. That's the better beers I've had in a long time. Yeah.
It's funny. It's fruity and hoppy, but it's boozy in a way that like the booze kind of works with the hoppiness and the fruitiness. So it's not too fruity. It's not too hoppy. It's not too boozy.
Yeah, I agree with that.
It's just the right amount of fruity, like Chris.
It's, or Frank. He's vegetable actually.
Yeah, he's vegetable. He's
that's a
he's
word.
Vegetative.
He's going to be in a vegetative state if he doesn't open his eyes. Hey, it says 9.5%.
9.5%.
Yeah, that's a good start.
That would explain some of your thoughts.
9.5% ABV. I mean, it's not. It's barely. It's like a session.
Yeah.
It's a session
for us now. Yeah. For us, yeah. I'm assuming.
Yeah, we're
used to it, but it's 15.
9.5. When did we start drinking the real beers?
No, but I was gonna tell Chris, since he was asking about what's kind of like a Northeast style, but like in Florida, well, just from my experience with a lot of beers that I was buying out there for IPAs, they tend to be like super citrusy. And almost like citrus hop, not like citrusy, like
but they don't have
citrus
the
hop.
Though, right?
They have the haziness of the beer. It's just like super like, a lot of them aren't doing it right. I think they're doing like super like.
Yeah.
And this look isn't like. It's almost like, for Christ's sakes. I mean, around here now, it's and here in North, you almost expect at least a beer like this everywhere you go.
Yeah.
In Florida, it's not really like that. Like, I would go to places and be like, "Oh, I love IPAs. Let me get this IPA," and be like, "Oh,
they all look like
they're all like clear,
like almost like
dark,
West Coast,
or dark or whatever."
Like West Coast, like more West Coast.
Yeah, not like a hazy kind of danky kind of thing. And listen, many of them were very good, but it was just like, oh, I guess it's just not.
And I think they're higher on the bitter scale out there as well. Maybe in my opinion, I could be just shortchanging in certain places, but. A lot of the ones that I had, like Cigar City, like I think they were.
Did you go to Cigar City?
No, I didn't get to go. I bought a lot of the beers at the local craft store.
Yeah, they're getting more and more widely distributed, and as far as I know, I don't think they're not like Funky Buddha. Like I don't think they sold.
Funky Buddha is still.
I think they're just out there distributing.
Funky Buddha has a lot of beers like in the racks still out there.
Yeah, because they sold. They're part of Constellation
even like
brands.
just like constant like different names too of their beers. They have a lot of variety.
Yeah.
Out there. So
J. Wakefield, they mostly specialize in IPAs. I mean, they do a lot of stouts or they do a lot of porters.
No, J. Wakefield, they do a lot. I mean, they didn't really have a million of them when I was there, but from what I can tell, they do a lot of sours. I think their sours are big. Obviously the IPAs are big too, but from what I can see from people posting stuff on Tap and things like that, it looks like they do a tremendous amount of sours.
Yeah.
Like I said, they didn't really have sour, like a lot of sours and stuff when I was there. Yeah. But
down south, that make more sense. I mean, you would think.
Yeah, they would have more like a refreshing beer.
Warmer
hot
climate.
Fucking time, but.
Right.
And unfortunately, I missed their I think they call it the Wakefest or J-Wakefest. I missed their big festival they did by a week. I was that looked like an amazing. It looked like an amazing time. Well, no, I was there for Tampa Bay Beer Week, but I missed the J. Wakefield's big beer festival by a week. So.
Oh wait, it was a Tampa Bay Beer Week when you were out there?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you just like randomly.
Yeah, I
did.
No, I did. No, I didn't.
I just happened to be like.
No, I didn't go down there planning that.
Okay, that's pretty cool.
We went down there and it was like, oh God, it's gonna be Tampa Bay Beer Week when we're down there.
So he made it a GoB Beer Week, basically.
So like when we went to Angry Chair, it was great. First of all, Angry Chair was like, a lot of the places in Tampa, but Angry Chair in particular, it was like a convention of beer bloggers, beer writers, YouTube creators, and it was just like you could just sit in the brewery, and I met a couple of people there who were very cool, just bullshitting, and behind you could hear people talking about their blog and like, yo, I'm gonna try this on my next video. Cool. And really, I talked to a couple people who had very good criticisms and stuff, which, again, we'll talk in the real show. This isn't the real show, but things that we could implement and stuff like that. And I forced a couple people to subscribe to the YouTube channel and stuff because I don't have any shame. So, but it was cool, man. It was an amazing vibe being down there for that period of time.
People are serious about it too.
How can you go wrong in a beer environment? Honestly, in a beer drinking environment.
Oh, it was great.
Other than a bar, but really, you go to breweries, it's a totally different experience.
Oh, true, yeah. And really, I went down. I was in Southwest Florida, and I had just learned about the Southwest Florida Ale Trail at the time when I was down there. So they give you a passport, and you go to all these different breweries, and they stamp it, and you get a free glass, and this and that. So, in addition to that, we took a break from that, and we went to Tampa for Tampa Bay Beer Week, and then we took a break from that. We shot over to Miami to go to Wakefield. It was just great.
How far does that trail go? Like, how far out did it? How far?
It's all around. It's like Cape Coral, Fort Myers, Naples. No. It's Southwest Florida. It's in.
Oh, Southwest.
It's like I think it's Naples. No, not even Tampa. It's below that.
Okay.
Cape Coral, Fort Myers, Naples, Port Charlotte. I think places like that. So.
That's dope. That's a good trip.
That's a really good beer, yeah.
And this is a very good beer.
It's an excellent beer. It's one of the better beers I've had in a long time, to be honest with you.
It's crazy. The booziness is absolutely there, but it's not ugly.
It hits you with a sweet kind of kick after it, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
That's good. Perfect balance.
Everybody? Anybody? No? Chris, you can
rating?
Oh, you're done already. Yeah, go ahead.
I'm so happy drinking it. I'm
taking my time on it.
I'm gonna give it a 4.75. I mean,
whoa!
I really am. It's I think it's as good a beer as I've had in a long time. It's not better than Treehouse. It's not better than Julius.
Is that your king? Is that your rating?
That's my best.
Is that how you your curve?
That is my curve. That's my 5 curve. Since I do 4s for everything apparently. I don't anymore since I got yelled at, but 4.75.
We could probably investigate that on tap instead.
Like Doug said, I mean, very boozy and then a very sweet finish, and it's a really good balance. Really smooth beer to drink for being 9.5%.
9.5%. It's a session. Come on, buddy.
Yeah, it's a session.
I'm gonna go only slightly lower than that. I actually love this. I'm gonna go 4.5. I love the beer. They had another one with Trillium that I think I liked just a touch more. But this one is very, very good. So I'm going to say 4.5 from me.
I'm surprised you guys downed it as quick as you did. I'm trying to enjoy it. I mean, this is one of those beers you just don't.
Well, we get yelled at because everything takes forever.
I know.
It's a quick hit.
How often you get a beer like this?
It's not a medium hit. It's supposed to be quick.
I'll drink before Frank's not
Mine's is 4.25. I like the beer. It's good balance. Sweet taste. There's a good bitterness there, good booziness. I liked it very much.
Yeah,
it's really good.
What do you get? 4.25.
4.25.
Good. So
I would say 4.5, but I don't want to pick about
4.5 is the average for 3 of us.
4.25, 4.5, 4.75. Yeah. So what did that tell you? It's delicious.
Yeah.
So that's it. That's our first one. We're gonna knock a couple out. On the next video, I'm gonna put a couple of things in the Randall, and we'll set the Randall up. In addition to drinking another beer. I don't know what I'm saying. It's gonna make sense though.
Hopefully, I'm not asleep by then.
That's it.
Anybody else? We're good.
So you know what that means. We're ready to be done. Peace and speciation. We say, bye, bye, bye. See what I did? I'm so awesome. Look how awesome I am. All right, peace.